Father, I'm sitting on the edge of my bed, and I haven't moved. My feet are on the floor. My eyes are open, but something in me just won't stand up yet. And I don't think it's laziness. I think it's something deeper than that. I don't know how to explain it. It's not that I'm afraid of today. It's not that something terrible is waiting for me out there. It's that I can't remember why I'm supposed to get up and do all of this again. The same motions, the same hours, the same everything. The alarm went off. I turned it off. I sat up. And then I just stopped. And I've been sitting here since. I know the routine by heart. The coffee, the tasks, the conversations I'll have without really saying anything, the responsibilities that don't pause just because I feel like pausing. But somewhere along the way, the reason behind the routine got quiet. And now I'm moving through days that feel more like repetition than living. I haven't told anyone this, Lord. How do you explain to someone that you're not sad exactly, not falling apart exactly, just hollow, right in the middle of an ordinary, functioning life? People around me would say I should be grateful, and I am grateful. I know what I have, but gratitude and emptiness are somehow living in the same chest, and I don't understand how both can be true at the same time. So I'm sitting here, on the edge of this bed, talking to you, because I honestly didn't know who else would understand this without trying to fix it. I confess that I've been running on autopilot, Lord, getting things done but forgetting why they mattered, showing up in rooms but not really arriving in them, doing all the right things with something missing in the center. And I kept telling myself that if I just pushed through, the meaning would come back on its own. But I've been waiting, and it hasn't come. And the longer I sit here, the more I realize that maybe I've been running a life instead of actually living one. I'm not asking for a burning bush this morning. I'm not asking for some grand revelation or a dramatic sign. I should need to know that getting up today matters to you, that these ordinary, invisible hours carry a weight you can see, even when I can't feel any of it. Because the world taught me that purpose is supposed to be loud and obvious and exciting, something you can point to, something that makes sense to other people. And when mine went quiet, I assumed something was wrong with me. I thought maybe I missed a turn somewhere, wandered off the path without noticing. And that fear has been sitting with me for longer than I want to admit. I've tried to talk myself out of this feeling. I've tried the lists, the goals, the morning routines everyone swears by. And sometimes it works for a day, maybe two. But the hollowness comes back. And when it does, it's quieter than before, harder to name. And I am done pretending my own words are enough to fill it. But here, in this room, before my feet carry me anywhere, I'm choosing to believe something different. I'm choosing to believe that you don't waste quiet seasons, that sometimes purpose doesn't announce itself. Sometimes it just whispers, "Get up, I'm with you." That's enough for now. So meet me in the ordinary today, in the commute that feels mindless, in the emails that feel pointless, in the small conversations I'll forget by evening. Walk beside me through the hours I used to rush through without thinking. Help me notice what you notice in a day that looks exactly like the one before it. And for the people who lean on me, my family, my loved ones, the ones who look at me and assume I'm steady, I'm tired of performing steadiness I don't feel. I don't want to just go through the motions of love. I want to be actually present with them again, not distracted, not half there, fully in the room, fully listening, fully warm. Bring that back, Lord, not the act of warmth, the real thing underneath it. I'm thinking about others right now who are sitting in their own version of this pause. Maybe not on the edge of a bed, maybe in a car in a parking lot, keys still in the ignition, maybe at a kitchen table, staring at cold coffee. All of us caught in that same quiet moment, that same wondering whether any of this means something anymore. I lift them up right now. Meet them exactly where they paused. Don't let them believe that feeling empty means they've failed you. And don't let any of us sit so long that sitting becomes a place we never leave. Your word says in Psalm 138, verse 8, that you will perfect that which concerns me, that you won't leave the work half done, you won't begin something in a life and abandon it midway. And I hold on to that this morning with both hands, not because I can feel it working, but because I've run out of anything else to hold. I think I'm starting to understand something I've been resisting. Maybe purpose isn't always the big, visible thing. Maybe sometimes it's faithfulness in the invisible things, making the bed even though no one sees it, saying good morning to someone when I don't feel like speaking, choosing patience when I have nothing left to give. Maybe those small, unremarkable things are exactly where you've been standing all along, and I stopped seeing you there because I was looking for something louder. Forgive me for measuring my days by how inspired I feel living them. Some of the most important things I've ever done felt completely ordinary in the moment. I only understood what they meant later. So maybe today is one of those days. Maybe I'll look back months from now and see something I can't see right now. Or maybe I won't, and I'm learning that has to be okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stand up, not because I solved anything, not because the emptiness filled in, but because you're already in the next room. You're already in the car, already at the place I need to be. And if you're already there, then walking into this day can't be as pointless as it feels right now. I give you this day without understanding it. I give you whatever energy I have without knowing if it will be enough. I give you my hands and my hours and my words, and I ask you to weave meaning into them that I might not recognize until much later. I don't need to see the full picture. I just need to trust the one holding the brush. And tonight, when I come back to the same edge, let me sit down differently, not with that hollowness, but with the quiet knowledge that I showed up, that I was faithful in the small things, that I didn't let the absence of feeling become the absence of faith. Let me look back and find your fingerprints in places I almost walked right past. I'm standing up now, Lord, with you, for you. One more morning handed over, one more day placed quietly into your hands, not because I finally feel ready, but because you were already in this day before I ever opened my eyes. Thank you for never once requiring me to be inspired before you could use me. Thank you for sitting with me here on the edge of an unmade bed in the most ordinary moment of the most ordinary morning, and somehow calling even this holy ground. If this prayer found you in your own quiet pause, this morning I want you to know you are not the only one who sat there wondering. You are not alone in this. If something is weighing on your heart, leave it in the comments below. There are real hearts here, praying alongside you. And if these early mornings together have become something you look forward to, subscribing is just a quiet way of saying you'll be here again. And so will I. Amen.